what we're going to start seeing is while we planted them in the cups, it's because we want to start sprouting them. So that when we do next month, when we come out, that we can put plants into the ground instead of putting just tiny little seeds, because you saw the seeds were really tiny. So it would be hard to see them. So that's why we put them in the bowls so that when we go out next month to plant, we'll be planting actual plants. But when the plants grow, we know that they start from the bottom and grow up. So the first thing that you're going to see come out of the plant, which you'll be able to see in the clear cups, you'll see these white things that kind of look like veins. You know what they are? Roots. They're roots, right. And who knows what roots do?
They make the flowers grow.
How do they make the flowers grow, Malachi?
They suck up the nutrients and the water.
From the where?
From the sun.
Okay. And then there's two different types of roots. There's something called a tap root and something called an advantageous or like a fibrous root. And so this one would look like a fibrous root because it looks like little hands. But when we start to see our carrots is actually, when we eat carrots, we're actually eating the root of the carrot. And it's going to be a big, long vine. And so you guys will start to see that when we begin planting, when we come back out to see that. So like we said, the bottom part of it is the root. Okay, so next, coming up from the root, you'll see this green thing. What part of the flower is that? They're very good, Eric. And what does the stem do?
It holds the flower up.
Very good. It holds the flower up. And does anybody else know what else the stem does? Malachi.
It brings the food from the leaf and brings them to the it brings the food from the roots and brings it to the leaves.
Very good. All right. And so then you spoke of the next part, which is the what? The leaf. And does anybody know? Let's try somebody new. Does anybody know what the leaves do?
Oxygen.
And how does it get? Where does the leaves get the oxygen from?
The sun?
Mm-hmm. And so the leaves help to take in the oxygen so that the plants can get in the carbon dioxide and everything that we need. So we need the leaves. So when you see the plants outside, you should not break off their leaves because you're breaking off something that's, what is that? What would that be? A root. And that would be an advantageous or a fibrous root. And then what about these big purple things?
That's
The petals. And the petals, does anybody know what they do?
Make the plant look pretty.
Make the plant look pretty so that what happens?
The bees can go over there and help spread
The pollen, the seeds, and the nectar. Very good. So that's why flowers, they tend to have like to have nice and bright colors from them, so that the birds and the bees and stuff like that will want to come them. And then like while we were in there planting, a lot of you saw the onions. Now the onions, at first we thought they were someone came out here and actually planted them, but what they're called are wild onions. And the seeds got here by the wind or by the birds and stuff when they poop, or while they're eating something, they jump out their mouths and they come in the ground and then they just fall there and they grow as they might. So those are how the wild onions got here. And the things in the middle are the what? Seeds. And that is the what part of the plant? The center of it, and also the, what do the seeds do? Why are the seeds so important?
so the flower can grow.
Very good. So this is like the reproductive part of the plant, because it's through all of these, the seeds is how other new plants get formed and how they're able to spread their seeds everywhere.
Third thing is for the bees, so they can drink their nectar.
They're very good. All right, so that was the end of that. So in your so you guys, you have bags, and in your bags. Also, something that we need to talk about, because since we're doing a fruit and vegetable garden, we need to talk about healthy eating. And when you eat, your plate, this is how your plate should look. You should make sure that you have something from each of the food groups on your plate. So when you eat, you need to make sure that when you have to have a full healthy serving, or what they call a healthy plate, you need to have fruits, grains. Who knows what grains are? What type of food would you eat that's a grain?
Cereal.
Cereal, or what else?
Bread.
Bread, and what else? wheat or rice or pasta, things like that. Then you have your vegetables. We all know what vegetables are. And protein. What are some things that you can eat to make sure that you get protein?
Vegetables are
Yes.
Chicken.
Chicken, and what else?
Eggs.
Eggs, what else? Macaroni, right? Good. Well, rice that's a grain, but you would eat fish. Fish is also a good source of protein. So in here you just have, so you guys can color this and design this however you want to help you remember how your healthy plate should look. And this is just another follow up for you to practice labeling.
Gather round, gather round. Metaphysical style, spiritual style, the original style. Yes. Let's do it. You can never give up. You should never give up. You can never give up. We can never give up. You should never give up. You can never give up. You should never give up. We can never give up. You can never give up. Yeah, come on. Yeah, y'all don't really know about the KRS rap. Y'all don't really know about why we say trap. Y'all don't really know hip hop ain't rap. But let me tell you how we can get it all back. First realize giving up is whack. Say to yourself, I can never be whack. Then realize that we must go back. And the reason you can't seem to get on track is you keep buying hoes. Simple and plain. You keep buying hoes. All y'all know my name and how I get down and move around. I already been to the proving ground. In conscious rap, we rule the sound. The question is, are you down? You can never give up. You can never give up. You can never give up. We should never give up. You can never give up. You can never give up. You should never give up. You can never give up. We can never give up. Look, KRS-One, I learned already. Everything they doing is temporary. No matter how big you live, you still the creation of a music executive. And when you get old, no matter what you did, they throw you away any tip you can. Yeah, kids on the TV wallet. You know why we got racial profiling? Cause you keep buying hoes. Simple and plain. You keep buying hoes. All y'all know my name, so there in the future we'll look back. And then we will see we were under attack. But it'll be too late, the loss will be too great. You'll see, just wait. You should never give up. You can never give up. You should never give up. We can never give up. You should never give up. You can never give up. You should never give up. We can never give up. You should never give up. Come on. You can see how they shut down KRS-One. Cause I'm not sexy, thuggin' or dumb. Ask yourself, why they only promote criminal activity and nothing else? On the videos and on the radio, teaching our kids which way to go. And the way that they tell our kids to go. If you listen, it's right straight to prison while you keep buying hoes. Simple and plain, you keep buying hoes. Y'all better beat the game. You got to release that temptation. Get a brand new affirmation. Your life is what